What up everyone, my name's Impractical and welcome to the True New York City Guide. Unlike other guides, this guide will actually get you through everything you need to know about New York City and this update for Sonic Speed Simulator. This will not be a 15-minute guide on one character. Nope, this will be a guide for every single thing you need, including the best in slot Chaos and trails. Not to mention, I'm going to be showing you how to unlock everything you need to get through this update. So stick around with me. Please leave a comment down below if this helped you, like and subscribe, and let's jump right into this video. First things first, you guys want to head over to Emerald Hill and pick up the quest from Knuckles. This will be the final quest to get that last key so you can unlock the gate to New York City. So this quest, I'm going to be honest, it's not difficult at all. You guys should have been able to at least complete one of these on your own, if not with a friend. It's just defeat Eggman one time. You don't have to stress about clears. You don't have to look for anything specific on it. No A, no S grading. You just want one clear. So as long as you're able to defeat Eggman one time after you collect this quest, you're good. You get the key, you're able to head on to New York City. I will explain all you need to do for this event, well, this particular boss battle. It's just equip your best in slots for power. That's all you need. You want to make sure you have your best in slots for power so you can at least one-shot these generators and focus on Eggman right away. Get your 2 to 3 hits in and then clear out. Okay, so I will let you guys know if you want to skip around this video, that is perfectly fine. There are timestamps down below. This I will remind you throughout the video. There are timestamps, so do check out the timestamps if you're looking for something specific. Again, this guide is going to be more of me telling you guys, hey, you want to check out these specific things. There are not only unlocking Prime Sonic or Renegade Knuckles, you're also going to be talking about best in slots for Chaos. Which Chaos are the best now after the update? Which trails are the best after the update? How do I complete each of these quests? I'm stuck on a quest. What is the best tips to get through some of these time trials so I can get a gold on it? So I will be going through all of that in depth as we get through each of the points in the videos. But so far we're going to watch Omega just tear into Eggman right now because, you know, Omega needs this. He needs his pent-up release. Anything that Eggman makes is just a cheap consumer model because Omega was his best creation and is the best Eggman creation out there. We all gotta love Omega right now. Let him get his licks in on Eggman and then we could just progress on through this. I will let you know, as a rule of thumb, there will be no premium Chaos in this video because right now those Chaos are not the ones you want to be going after. Trust me, we'll get more further that's later on, but let's move on with the video. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at New York City now. As you can see, this place looks gorgeous. It's everything you guys expected. Here are the premium Chaos. We got the business Chao and the yellow hoodie Chaos. These Chaos, do not focus on them, trust me. They're there, but I'm going to be honest, there's a lot better here that can offer for free. All right, we're going to be looking at the vending machines now. We got the 2 million vending machine. These are going to be pricey. 4 million. We got the 10 million, really pricey, and 25 million vending machine. Moving on over to the 8 million vending machine and the highest 50 million vending machine. This is insane. But going over here to the quest, this is the main hub area where you'll be getting your quests from both 9 and Renegade. All right, let's look into the quest. So we're going to be starting with 9. 9 has Welcome to New York City, Rings Around the Block, Dumpster Diving, Rail Grind Recharge, and Reach Your Prime. Here's also the rewards for each of those quests. The final quest is what you're going to need in order to get Sonic Prime. These 3 quests are the ones I'm going to be giving you tips on because they're the ones that most folks will struggle with. Dumpster Diving, it's pretty straightforward, not difficult at all. You just want to follow this general path. You don't have to follow exactly to a T, but just wrapping around from 9 side and making a complete circle all the way to Renegade side will actually get you the most drones. There's an actual path. I will show the map on screen here with a complete red circle going around it to give you an idea. Oh, this is where I gotta go. And as you can see, it's just a complete circle. It's not hard to follow. It's right there, and it should be fast enough for you guys to clear through. You will see me do just a little bit of the route here on screen. Again, not as difficult as it is required. Just make sure you have some of your power Chaos on you and trails, so that way you'll be able to clear these easily. There is no focus on the Eggman bots downstairs. You're going to notice a lot of them on the street level. Those Eggman bots, you don't have to actually focus on that. All you need to do is just focus on drones for this entire process, which is pretty easy to get through. Honestly, the drones are not the complicated part. It gives you a good chance to tour the city, get a good exploration around your areas. You will notice this city compared to others, other worlds actually, has a lot of Chaos Orbs. We're talking a lot of free XP, a lot of rings, And this is a perfect place for you to experiment within grinding, rail switching, and just generally playing around with your characters and getting really good at the mechanics of the game, especially with boosting and drop dashing. Just look how smooth you can hop from one trail to another, one area. You're gonna see me hop off of here over here and take out at least 2 other drones. Then moving forward, you're gonna see me take out a couple more. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna have a hard time for this objective. You're going to be running into drones non-stop, and if you're not, it's because you're on street level. You want to get on top of the buildings and up above for these drones. Now moving on to rail grind points, gonna be honest for you, this is a new thing where we earn points from rail grinding. This is the easiest one to get done, and it won't be in New Yoke, it'll be here in Green Hill. As you can see, I'm here with Renegade, and I'm going to be jumping around just collecting the rail points. You can boost off the top of this to wrap around, and you should be able to recharge. Unfortunately, I was unable to because I mistimed it, used it too early, but you should be able to jump around and wrap around these rails. Now for reach your prime, this one is a little bit tricky. Originally, there was an issue where if you weren't over 200 when you reach this quest, it was bugged, you won't be able to collect it. But now the devs said they fixed it. If it happens to be an issue for you, try another server, try restarting it, or reach out on the Discord. But so far, just making sure you're over 200 before reaching the quest is a safe bet, because I was able to unlock it and complete it that way. And that's how you actually get Sonic Prime. Now for Renegade Knuckles here, his is easily completed. These are time trials. You want to make sure you can complete each of the time trials. It doesn't matter first, second, third, you just need to complete each one. This will be me giving you tips on time trial 1 in order to get gold. This one I personally use because I will end up with 50 on the dot exactly for this time trial. It won't reach gold, which I found hilarious because that was a requirement for gold, but it does show the general idea of how you should be going through it. When you reach these rails, they actually have an odd collision or detection. Sometimes you may be touching the rail, but it won't connect and you end up hitting the springs instead. Trust me, I run into that problem. It's kind of very precise and tricky. The devs are aware about it, and they made mention in the Discord that, hey, this is an issue that many players have posted up, especially in the suggestion forums for this. But the way I found it to work for me generally is when I reach these rails, I can just jump right off and catapult it and boost over to the next railing at the top, making it a lot easier. Now, moving on to the next one. Next is Time Trial 2. Okay, so this one is the easiest in my opinion to complete. The reason being, it's very much straightforward. All you're doing is just going from one checkpoint to another and just being smart about when you're going to use those springs to actually jump up. Now, I will let you know, the devs did get smart about these checkpoints. They will put them at the top of the loop-de-loop. So skipping like we did with the previous time trials and the other worlds won't be best recommended. You'll actually notice that you're missing one, and it could have been that it was at the top of the loop-de-loop. Now, going through this, you will be seeing me skip and cut through. That is generally what you want to do, especially to save time. So use your boost to clear those gaps. All right, this map, well, not this map, but this time trial specifically is by far one that everyone should have not a problem clearing through, because there's nothing specific, not much tips can be offered here. Now it's Time Trial 3. This one, okay, this one I did enjoy a lot. This one actually just made it feel like you're in a real Sonic game, just from the rail switching and jumping around. Right here, you want to stick on the right rail because it'll lead you to the next checkpoint. As you can see, I just boosted right over there, not a problem. You want to generally try your best to stay on this top path. Even if you fall below to the path on the bottom, that's fine. But as you can see here, I'm here hopping around, dashing over and cutting through these gaps. You want to make sure you can cut as much corners as possible just to get the clear time. You're going to watch me ride down through. Look at this, just cutting right over. Smooth, hopping on one rail. Do not get the middle rail, either the left or the right. That's the best way to clear through that. Now, just watch this. There you go, right at the top, and I could drop dash down and cut over. That actually saves a lot of time because there was no checkpoint on the top of that loop-de-loop. So these are things you're going to run through and realize as you practice. You're going to see me mess up here and there, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm still able to clear this and get gold, which is very interesting because it can be pretty forgiving. As you can see, gold right there. All right, on to the best part of the guide, Chaos and trails, starting with Chaos. So head to New York City, get to the vending machines, make sure you get plenty of rings. You're going to be grinding for rings for this. I will let you know right now, there are 3 top Chaos you should be chasing for. For experience, you want the Circuit Chao. For rings, you want the electric pink Chao, and for power, you want the electric white Chao. These are the stats for their strongest trait that they have, and I'm telling you right now, it's insane, especially for that experienced one. Now, for pink wisps, you do not want pink wisps at all. They are a waste of rings. Do not bother. Forget them, because I'm telling you, they are a no-go. As for trails, this is the trail that you should be going after, and I'm telling you right now, it is the trail to get in this game. It's just something you can't ignore. This is the trail you should be focusing on. Forget the Chaos. Focus on this trail. All right, I'm going to show you right now. You got to take a peek at this because it's 50 million rings with a 1% chance of getting it, which is insane. You're going to see me evolve and level up this trail. I'm telling you right now, if you can't get the Chaos, if you want something to focus on, this trail is the be-all, end-all of all trails in this update. This is the trail you need in order to make your kit as complete as possible. Those Chaos can wait. If you want to be focusing on getting 50 million rings and use your luck Chaos to boost up your chance, you're going to use it for this because you're going to see how much damage this puts out. And I'm telling you, at the end, we're talking over 1 mil of power. We're talking each of these stats beat each of those individual Chao stats at what they excel at. And I'm going to be honest, guys, just look at this. This is just beautiful right now. Hey guys, it's post-editing and practical, and so far we're going to be trying out how much damage can we pull off on Eggman with everything we've got. So of course I'm going to go all the way down, switch this to Omega because why not? Gonna need Omega to take out Eggman, of course. So going over to our friends, we're going to be looking at this. Fortunately for me, because of the previous version of Sonic Speed Simulator, I was able to already have 2 electric white Chaos fused, and with plenty extra to spare. To see them already excelling at 562,642 power. That is insane. So we're going to be equipping both of ours. Right now, the idea is to equip as much power as possible. This is the pink wisp. I say do not bother. The reason why is because each of these individual stats do not excel in any area. This is kind of like an all-rounder Chao, and honestly, when you're going for power, rings, and XP, you want to get Chaos that are dedicated for those specific stat. Not an all-rounder. This is for me calculating the total at the end when it's fused, and again, not worth it, but we'll throw it on there. We got our Circuit Chaos, still working on completing those for the guide, but that is fine. That'll come later on when they'll be completed. So we're going to have, let's see, our Circuit Chaos, throw this on there. Again, we're going for power, as much as power as possible. Throw in the other one. There you go. So all in total, we got 275,000 Chaos, 562,000 Chaos, and 341,000 Chao of power. Okay, so that's a lot of power thrown in there. Then we have the Cyber Energy Trail. This trail right now, look at this. We're talking a total of over 1 million power. Okay, more specifically, it's 1,356,145 power. Okay, this is the be-all, end-all trail. So this trail specifically, and I will let you guys know, the reason why I say this is the trail you should be focusing on instead of the Chaos is that each of these individual stats beat the other 3 Chaos. Okay, it beats the electric pink Chao for rings because it has a higher stat for rings. It beats the Circuit Chao for XP because it has a higher XP at the end fused. It beats the electric white Chao for power because at the end of it, especially fused. And the best thing about this, you only need 3 of these trails. As soon as you get some of these trails fused together, okay, max out 3 of them, then fuse the 3, and then max out that fusion, and there you go. You got yourself this behemoth right here. So we're going to be, of course, making sure this is equipped and it's right there, and we have all this power. The idea right now we're going to have, and I'll just skip up ahead. Alrighty then, we're here. So the idea is we're going to be testing this out. We want to see how much damage can we put onto Eggman, and will this do anything? I already have high hopes for this. Oh, there you go. I gotta dodge his ice beams. Alright, don't want to get hit by any of this. Okay. Oh, that is interesting right there. So it looks like it doesn't matter. Oh, what's this? Oof. For some reason, it wasn't registering any of my damage. Well, that's just terrible. But it looks like we're kind of capped at the amount of damage that we can do to Eggman, which is terrible. Look at that. It won't let me hit him for any more. Oh, and I'm frozen. There goes me getting that S rank time. Interesting enough, the only way for me to get S rank is to not get frozen at all for the duration of this. And I got frozen again. Definitely not getting S rank. But okay, that lets me know right now that all this extra power equipped won't do much to Eggman because we're capped at the damage. So that's interesting to see. Force field down, Eggman down. There you go. And we're going to skip. Oh, I actually got the S rank. That is insane. Look at that, guys. So it is interesting enough because I'm not able to one-shot Eggman. It looks like it limits me per this. And so at what point, I'm wondering, how much power do you need just to be capped? Is too much power? Is it even necessary to have all this power? This is the best trail in the game, and you guys should be working towards it. But as you can see, all this extra power really is not going to do much good. What it will do, though, is the extra XP and the rings, which is perfect for farming because you guys already know I have too much to spend. I already have all this already. Definitely need to work on getting light chaos, but no more best in slot. We already know which are the 3 best in slots and which we should be working for. As you can see, I'm good for rings, and I'm going to keep on playing. The only clutch in this game is the red star rings. But right now, let's get back right into the video. Alright, so let's explore New Yoke City. We're going to be looking for the resistant base. So right off the bat, you're going to follow my exact path, and you're going to be here. Wow. Look at this. This is the resistant base. You can see the palm tree here, just like from the show. It is pretty empty. I would have liked if we actually saw other resistant members, like just basic NPCs, just other character models to look around. But it's pretty nice to actually see that they actually put this much detail into this map. Again, there is so much more to explore with this map. My thoughts are, I love it. I love the looks. There are a few things I will pick on. But before that, let's take a look at the animations. As you can see, they updated Nine's animation. He no longer just hops on his tails and drop down. He fixes his hair. That's actually pretty interesting compared to the previous version. And I like to see that change. And I would like them to continue updating these character models and add a little more individuality in between them. Because having them even have the same poses or animations, it's kind of stale. They should all be their own individual skins, you know? Going down the bat, we will be looking at other models. We're going to be taking a look at Renegade Knuckles, and just look at him. Right now, Renegade Knuckles looks amazing. Let's take a look at his idle animation. Let's see what he does. Nice. And wow, that's a long thumb, but I love it either way. It is beautiful. All right, let's check the other Prime skins out. We got, where is Rouge? There you go. There's Prime Rouge right there. And let's go take a look at her idle animation. So far, I really do enjoy these skins. These are something people should just go out and pick up, especially if you want them, or if you don't want to collect all of them and want specific ones. Let me know which ones down in the comments. Which is your favorite skin from this update? And let's go see what else we got. We have... Who else am I missing? Rusty Rose. There you go. We got Rusty Rose out. And Rusty Rose looks really amazing. I'm glad to see that these skins are out. Prime Sonic has been out before from the Netflix premiere, but it's nice to see that the skin is out there, out and about. And I do love the idle animation where she extends her legs. So let's get into the video, to the part of my thoughts, my complete thoughts of this update. Alright guys, that is my guide for New Yoke City. As you can see, I am really loving the update. There's a lot to enjoy here, so much to do and see, and enough to keep you guys busy, especially with the best in slot Chaos and trails. That should help keep everybody engaged and grinding for a while so they can have the best in case for the next new update whenever we're going to need them. These Chaos are not going to be the best forever, but right now we don't know when the next major update is going to come out, so they will be the best at the moment, and we should just strive for them. I hope this guide really does help everybody out. I do love the game. It's good. There are a few issues. Again, like I mentioned, the collision detection between these rails. I do find that pretty annoying. Most times I feel like I should be hitting them, but I'm not. But that's just something that they can work after the fact. As long as it's not a major screw up. It did mess me up on Time Trial 1. But as long as it's not a major issue that causes or impedes gameplay, I'm perfectly fine with it. I mean, it's something we can get over and get through and, you know, just survive. It's not much of a big deal at the end of the day. But I will say that this, oh, I guess I hit a wall here. That's interesting. I will say though that this this update does bring up a lot of potentials about what else we can see coming from Sonic Prime. We do know that there is a season 2 in the works. We do know that there's a lot going to be coming out for it. But the main thing is, when will that be coming out and how will that shape this game? I will be honest, there is just so much here to do. There is something here I would like to show you guys. And let's see if I can find it. It is something fascinating about this. So, given my thoughts and just concluding my thoughts, do love the game, love the update, play it, enjoy it, have fun with that. Now, my thing is the boost pads. Okay, I have an issue with the boost pads, and I don't know where exactly. I may just show it on video because I know I have a clip of it, but man, where is that at? I am not going to be able to find it because it's somewhere. This is why we need a mini map. Okay, so you will see on screen right now, here's this video. You're going to see that some of these boost pads actually have their collision box still on them. And I find that pretty hilarious. But at the same time, it explains a lot. It explains why in Time Trial 1, when I would step on those boost pads at a weird angle, that I would never line up exactly on the rail because of how wide this is. So if they were able to close it up a bit, I would be able to hit the rail exactly at all times. But because of how wide it is, and I am assuming this is a collision box. This is letting me know when it detects for me to go to the boost screen, because when I walk close, it sends me flying as soon as I touch that outline of that red box. But that is what I find fascinating. If they can at least fix that part up and tighten it a bit, then, you know, that would be perfect for the time trials. It will improve a lot of it. That would be my only take. Another thing I would like to add is right here we have this gate. This gate is for the next world, and they already have it out, and folks are already suspecting in the community that this might be Chemical Plant. Well, it's not. This is not Chemical Plant, and I can prove that because this looks very familiar. If you just look at this image right here, just let's look at it very carefully. Okay, it looks exactly like that over there. You see this? This right here looks exactly like this, and that's exactly what it is. Because if we go up close and look up to it, we're gonna see this Eggman sign up here. We're gonna see this tall building with that feature right there. There's that little bunny bending over there. You're gonna see it's exactly the same. That's it. That all we got is an image of what we're seeing here on screen. Look, and then you can even look at the same Eggman right over here. There's nothing special about this, and so yeah, it's definitely not Chemical Plant. We don't have any confirmation it is, but just wanted to debunk that because that image is just this. And disappointing, I know, but I can't wait for the next world. I would like Metal Madness to return. That is the big thing I want. I already did put a suggestion on the Discord for that, but a lot of things from the original Sonic Speed Simulator I would like to make a comeback. I would like them to finally drop Tornadoes, because why not? They should have dropped it along with Tails. If Hawk can give us an air gear, Tails should have gave us or Tornado as a gift, you know. But that's all I got, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this guide. This did take a long time to make. I don't do these guides on a test server. I create them on the live after any changes were made or anything is going on, so that way I can stay up to date on everything. But I hope you guys do enjoy it. Please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if this helped you at all, and let me know if you want to see more guys like this. Until next time, my name's Impractical. You guys are the best, and have a great day. Bye bye.